Finn Wolfhard, the talented young actor who rose to international stardom as Mike Wheeler in the Netflix phenomenon Stranger Things, recently took the stage for his Saturday Night Live hosting debut and used the opportunity to hilariously tackle one of the entertainment industry's most persistent labels, the former child star. At just 23 years old, Wolfhard delivered a monologue that was equal parts self-aware and comedic, poking fun at how he and his co-stars are still often seen through the lens of their adolescent roles, despite having grown up in the public eye. During the opening segment, Wolfhard confidently declared that he is no longer a kid, asserting his maturity with the poise of someone who has navigated fame since his early teens. However, the bit took a delightfully chaotic turn when his Stranger Things co-stars Caleb McLaughlin, Lucas Sinclair, and Gaten Matarazzo, Dustin Henderson, made surprise cameo appearances, storming the stage amid thunderous applause from the audience. McLaughlin echoed Wolfhard's sentiment, proclaiming, "Neither are we. We're not child stars, we're former child stars." Matarazzo then landed the punchline with perfect timing, quipping about the often ominous connotation of the phrase former child star. He noted dryly, "And any time you read former child star in a headline, it can only mean good things," eliciting laughs from the crowd who understood the subtle jab at the troubled paths some young actors have faced post-fame. The skit was a brilliant meta-commentary on the unique position Wolfhard and his castmates occupy. Stranger Things premiered in 2016 when the core group, including Wolfhard, McLaughlin, Matarazzo, Millie Bobby Brown 11, and Noah Schnapp, Will Byers, were all pre-teens or early teenagers. The show's massive success catapulted them into superstardom virtually overnight, turning them into household names and cultural icons associated with 1980s nostalgia, Dungeons & Dragons, and battling demo dogs from the Upside Down. Now, nearly a decade later, with the final season of Stranger Things wrapped and set for release, the actors are all in their 20s, pursuing diverse careers while still being inextricably linked to their breakout roles. Wolfhard, in particular, has worked tirelessly to expand his horizons. He starred in major films like the Ghostbusters reboots, Afterlife and Frozen Empire, directed short films and fronted his own band. Yet, the child star tag lingers, often used in media coverage regardless of their current projects or ages. Wolfhard's SNL monologue cleverly subverted expectations, turning a potential insecurity into comedy gold. By bringing on McLaughlin and Matarazzo, the bit emphasized the shared experience among the cast. They're in this together, aging out of their iconic roles while the world catches up. The audience's enthusiastic response showed how much fans appreciate this evolution, cheering for the actors not just as the kids from Hawkins, Indiana, but as the accomplished adults they've become. Stranger Things itself has been a cultural juggernaut, blending horror, sci-fi, and heartwarming friendship dynamics in a way that resonated across generations. The show's success owes much to the natural chemistry of its young ensemble, whose performances felt authentic because they were growing up alongside their characters. Seasons progressed with the actors visibly maturing, mirroring the characters' journeys from middle school to high school and beyond. Post-Stranger Things, Wolfhard has been vocal about wanting to be seen for his versatility. He's taken on horror roles in films like It and It Chapter 2, playing young Richie Tozier, voiced characters in animated projects and explored music with his band. His directorial efforts show a creative mind eager to tell stories from behind the camera as well. Still, the industry, and sometimes the public, struggles to fully detach him from Mike Wheeler's bowl cut and protective instincts. The former child star trope carries baggage in Hollywood, often evoking stories of burnout, scandal, or difficulty transitioning to adult roles. Matarazzo's joke nodded to this without dwelling on it negatively, instead reclaiming the narrative with humor. It's a testament to the Stranger Things cast's grounded upbringing and strong support systems that they've largely avoided those pitfalls. They've spoken openly about therapy, the pressures of fame, and the importance of staying connected as friends. Hosting SNL is a major milestone for any comedian or actor, and for Wolfhard, it was a chance to showcase his comedic timing honed from years on Stranger Things sets filled with improv and banter. The monologue wasn't just funny, it was relatable, addressing the universal challenge of outgrowing one's past self while the world holds onto an outdated image.